So, big ass, how I get that,
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the daggone break room, y'all. Boy. All right. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know what the gossip we're going to get into today. Good morning. Good Saturday to each and every one of you all. I hope everybody is feeling good and doing great. And welcome back to another episode of the Break Room Show. Baby, we got Liv, Jasmine, and Wineglass in the break room. It's a mess, y'all. It is a whole mess. Hey, Say Cheese. Spectacular Saturday. Same to you, Miss D. Hey, Allie. Welcome, Mary Blue. Welcome back to the break room. Good morning, Miss TLD. Yes, make sure y'all clock in. Thank you so much, Miss B. Angela Allen in the building. Lakeisha up in here. Keshana, Sean Smith. Good morning to you, baby. Hey, Wicked. Hey, Gerald. Miss OKC in the building. Who else up in here? Delightful. Hey, sis. Good morning to you. Hey, Numi. Good morning. One in a million. One of the first to say good morning in the chat. Hey, Sierra. Y'all make sure y'all clock into the break room. You do that by hitting the like button. Okay. So y'all know the last time we was over here in the break room, we was talking about that Diddy and Cassie situation. Cassie yesterday wrapped up her testimony on the stand. From the prosecution and the defense. Child was a motif drop yesterday. Ooh, baby. And y'all, we're going to get into that tomorrow. Okay, girl? We're going to talk about that tomorrow because there was some tea dropped in that court yesterday. It's a lot going on, but she's off the stand. We won't hear from her, I don't think, anytime soon. They say that trial is supposed to last anywhere from 8 to 10 weeks, I think 8 to 10 weeks. Hey, Miss Ali. Hey, Steve. Hey, Denise. Good morning to you guys. Mrs. Bougie up in here. Make sure you guys clock in. Say good morning to each other. D. Nikki up in here. Blessed in the building. Who else up in here, y'all? Let me see. Reese Coco. Misty up in here. Okay, I think I got everybody. All right. If you're coming on in and I don't catch you, that don't mean we done fell out, child. Okay, Rose Petal, Miss Tabor. Good morning, Miss Hastings. Good morning to you, Sunrise. Good morning, Miss Vita. Good morning. Wait for it. Trying to catch all of y'all that make sure y'all come in as soon as the break room opens the doors. I want to make sure I speak to you guys. Hey, Brittany. Good morning to you, sis. Let's see who else is up in here. Miss G up in the building, Brandy. So y'all, let's get into it. Hey, Miss Jules. Y'all, let's get into it. So Olivia and Jasmine, baby, they over there singing the same song. Y'all know the last time we was over Jasmine's house, sis said she was going to get her a job. What's up, Tasha? What's up, Waffle Toaster? Trees, good morning to you guys. Make sure y'all clock into the break room, honey, so you can get your coins, girl. Hey, Nicole, what's good? What you say? You need Memorial Day off, girl? I'm gonna give it to you, okay? Because I can't pay time and a half, child. We work on Memorial Day. I got to pay y'all time and a half. And baby, the break room don't have any coins. Okay, girl. You said job haven't been found yet. Wicked. I don't know if job hasn't been found by Jasmine or if she's even looking for the job. Okay, girl. I don't know. But Jasmine and Olivia are now singing the same tune. And let me tell y'all something. What's up, the girls? Let me tell y'all something. You know, it's funny to me. Olivia was on her channel yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I seen it this morning. Child, she over there reading books. So she's doing a book club where her audience doesn't need the book. She's just gonna read it to them. I said, wait, hold on. Wait, how does that work? Don't people normally have to read the book with you so they can get into it? How you gonna have a book club and don't nobody need to buy the book but you? Okay then. I said, well, wait a minute. Hey, Paulette. I said, your girl, Waffle Toaster, a book club, sis. Sis over there. I said, now, 2 weeks ago, you was playing audio of you and your ex-husband over there doing the Funky Cole Medina. Okay, girl. And then this week, we out here reading books. What's up, Too Real? And Tree said, especially when you can't damn read. Tree said, how you read the book and can't read? Girl, maybe got Braille in it or something. I don't know, girl. Oh, I don't have no idea. I don't know how she doing. Miss Ali said, wait, huh? Girl, that's what she over there read the book. And you know what's so funny? I'm going to tell y'all what's so funny. Go look at Olivia's views, honey. Honey, the ship is sinking over there. You hear me? Baby, the ship is sinking because you know what? That plan she devised to embarrass Gerard and Antonisha, it didn't work. It did. You know what? It backfired. It backfired on her. Now, for the most part, we was all more confused of why would Gerard double back? We knew that she would double back. We knew that without a shadow of a doubt. So we wasn't really shocked about that. But we was trying to figure out why was Gerard, the whole Titanic over there, Miss Angel, whole Titanic. I said, girl, you did all that. All that alleged tea you was spilling. And the people was like, okay, girl. Like, the people didn't find that cute. They didn't. Her audience did not find that cute, that she was over there backsliding with Gerard. They didn't find that cute because they was like, okay, girl, I mean, we get that you feel like vengeance is mine because you feel like Antonisha slept with your husband, so now you're going to go sleep with her husband. But, I mean, yeah, people still don't think it's cute because you know why? You know why people don't think it's cute? Because you told the audience for years that you have healed. She told the audience for years that she had healed. She said, I've been delivered. She said, I have been delivered. And then, so you have, told the people, love you, do you, be you, chew you, woo woo, cuckoo. You know how she tell those people, love you, be you, whatever she be talking about over there. She has spent hours and hours and hours on live streams trying to advocate for the people that she has really turned to Liv and Gerard is out of her system. And how are the people to believe that when then you turn around and say, well, guess what, y'all? Yeah, honey, I've been over there rocking that boat for about 5 months now. And so her audience was like, wait, sis, we were here for the healing. We wanted you to heal because we seen how broken you were behind that death of the marriage, right? So her people were like, okay, sis, we're here for the healing. We're here for the rebuilding. We are here from that. We are here for that. So then to hear, wait, hold on. You mean the house that you claim you built, you just knocked it back down? Well, wait a minute, sis, the house ain't been built that long. You done tore the house down already. See, the people weren't here for that. And so what she thought was going to really I don't know what she thought, and some might say, well, did she really do it for the audience? Well, yeah, I mean, in a sense, yeah, because the same way the internet, she feels like the internet didn't rally around her when her husband that she was separated from cheated on her, if you want to use those words. She felt like the same way the internet didn't rally for her for that. So she said, well, now you guys can rally for me because I got my lick back. And apparently Antonisha and Gerard have decided to work it out. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. That's a little confusion to me. But to each his own. I mean, I guess you know, a lot of times you can say what you will and what you won't do until you're actually in that situation. I mean, you know, as far as Antonisha, I'm not in her head. I don't know that lady. I've never had a conversation with her. I don't really follow her, so I don't know what she really is about, because y'all know we don't really know Antonisha like that. Like, she has said little things on the internet throughout the years, but she's not like Olivia or Jazz or Chrissy. Like, we're not following the journey. We haven't been following her journey for years and years and years, you know. So I don't really know what type of woman Antonisha is. I can't really, you know, I just don't know. You know, but you would have, I don't know, for me, if I find out that you've been sleeping with your ex-wife, somebody that I definitely has been beefing with, right? Taking me on a cruise wouldn't have been the Band-Aid for that wound. That's just me. Now, I'm not saying that people can't get past infidelity. We do understand there are a lot of people that go to therapy and they get past it. Then we got some people that won't get past it because they feel like, if you cheat on me, like, that's it, that's all, because you have definitely voided our contract, you know. And let's be honest, I'm just going to assume you just didn't sleep with the lady. You was, you know, all in between the lady's legs and probably in her butt, and baby, all kind of stuff was going on over there that Gerard was probably doing to Olivia. You know, me personally, if I was Antonisha, every time I would look that ninja in the face, all I could envision is Olivia, you know, on top of you. I couldn't get that image out my head. You definitely would have to go through some extensive therapy, okay? They weren't even married that long, Brittany, to get anything from a divorce. I mean, you know, and we're not going to say that Antonisha can't take care of herself, because coming into the relationship with Gerard, Antonisha had a career already. She's a paralegal. So it's not like sis was, you know, like Olivia, a stay-at-home mom, you know, broadcasting her life on the internet. That wasn't Antonisha's story. Antonisha doesn't have any children. She was a paralegal, or she is a paralegal. So she definitely had a career, right? So it's not like sis couldn't get back. Because let's be honest, the only person she got to take care of is her. Antonisha don't have any children. Those are Gerard's children, right? She married Gerard. They're her stepchildren. But let's be honest, if her and Gerard divorced, yeah, the kids stay with him. They ain't coming with her, right? Tamara said, couldn't be me, honey, especially with no biological kids involved. So, you know, to be quite honest with you, in my opinion, I mean, Olivia and Antonisha both look like some dummies. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can get mad, unsubscribe, blah, 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 blah. Baby, I don't got no dog in this fight. I'm just giving you my honest opinion. In my opinion, Olivia and Antonisha both are some dummies. Because if you think about it, Gerard won. He was able to keep the women and get the butt. Like, he was able to do, he was able to keep the women. He was able to get his rocks off with both of them, not just Olivia, Antonisha too, because trust me, you know, the making up session definitely had to do with some intercourse, okay? So if you think about it, Gerard over there winning. He ain't had to move out. He ain't had to go get another apartment, another house. He didn't have to change addresses, job location. Baby, he ain't had to do nothing. But these women, they over here dealing with their feelings. They all caught up. Antonisha, allegedly, she had moved out the house for a while. And, you know, Olivia, in my opinion, Olivia and Antonisha knows both are equally dummies. Just equally, in my opinion. Okay? Because I don't know. I don't know. Olivia, in my opinion, you a dummy, because based on what she told us, her whole reasoning for being in this entanglement with Gerard was to rationalize with him to give her 50-50 custody, which never happened. Okay? And apparently he's not speaking to her. I don't think them kids been over there. You agree, Christine? Yeah, I don't think them kids been over there. You know, they both did, truth be told. They both gave him the gold card. I mean, he over there probably feeling like Tony Montana over there. Okay? He probably like, damn, I was able to sleep with both of them. And I still got access to both of them. Because let's be honest, he still got access. He still got access to Olivia if he wanted. If he wanted, he got it. Right walk. Gerard was the only one that won, in my opinion. Yeah, it definitely would have been some more convincing. It to me personally, I don't know how much work Gerard and Antonisha are over there putting into their relationship, but a trip to the islands wouldn't have been it for me. It definitely would have had to be more, in my opinion. And then Olivia coming to the internet to spill the tea backfired on her because her audience was just like, okay, girl. Yeah, that's not cute. Especially after you told us you healed. See, in my opinion, if Olivia had never said I healed, if Olivia had never said, y'all, I'm still in love with my ex-husband, and it's going to be a minute before I can get over the depth of our relationship. If she would have said that and never came on the internet acting like, she's this tough chick and it doesn't nothing faze her, I think her audience would have probably empathized with her more with backsliding back with Gerard. I think they would have understood it more. But her coming on here for years after their relationship, telling us how she has moved on, especially with the fact that she's had 2 children by 2 different men. In my opinion, it made Olivia look silly. She probably should have just kept with the story like, yeah, y'all right. I ain't over that ninja. You right. Mm-hmm. And if I get an opportunity to get in between his legs, I'm gonna take it. Like if she would have said that, the audience, once she came out with that tea a couple weeks ago, the audience would have been like, oh, okay, girl. But the fact that she didn't do it like that, she kept telling us how she's over that man, and then you come out and tell us you've been sleeping with the man for 5 months, and in the 5 months allegedly that you've been sleeping with him, you still been coming to the internet telling us how healed you are, but yet you was still sleeping. It makes her look like a liar. It's like, girl, you lied to your audience. You had women feeling you, right? They were like, yeah, girl, I get it. Hey, Maja, girl, I get it. Yeah, I was once there too, sis. Yeah, that ninja brought me to my knees, but I was able. So people were like, okay, girl, we're here for the healing, right? We're here for it. This is our audience. But then to come to find out, girl, you ain't healed. You still over there broken. So now she over there reading books, y'all. Okay, she over there reading books, and Olivia said that she wants to change her content again. Okay? She wants to change her content again. See, that's why, y'all, I never really got into the whole, I do feel Gerard is a good dad, but let's be honest, he should be a good father. You know what I'm saying? Like, people shouldn't get rewards and pats on the back for being good parents because that's what you should be. Just like you should be a good person, So you should be a good parent. So he doesn't get a pat on the back for that. But as far as me, like, thinking Gerard was the best thing since sliced pie, I just really didn't feel any type of way about him. It's just whenever the conversation would come up about him based on whatever it was, depending on what the contents of the conversation, and that's how I swayed with my opinion, 2820 said, I agree, they both look silly, but Liv looks the dumbest. She effed him and didn't get custody back, still owes child support, car broke, and Nisha got a new truck, trip, and Liv kids. Ooh, not a new truck. Not a new truck. Well, what tops that? So if Gerard goes and backslide again with yet another one, maybe not even with Olivia, but would she get another new truck? I mean, let's be honest, y'all. The materialistic thing doesn't heal your heart. No, I don't know. Me personally, I would rather have a man's loyalty, trust, and respect than his gifts. That's just me, y'all. Because think about it. There are men out here that will give you the loyalty, the trust, and the respect, and give you the gifts. Me personally, 2820, I don't know if you, I don't need your gift if I don't have your trust. F your gift. Because your gift don't mean nothing. Because in the back of my head, I'm always like, ninja, you slipping and sliding. So, Olivia is, when I feel like Olivia was dumb, it's because she came to the internet with the facade of she was so over this man, when clearly, sis, you weren't. And like you said, 2820, she didn't even get the 50-50 custody. And let's be honest, sleeping with Gerard wasn't going to get her that. That's the part that's the gag. Sleeping with that man wasn't going to give her that. Like I told y'all before, she was sleeping with the wrong man or the wrong person. She should have been sleeping with either the judge or or Gerard's attorney. That's who she should have been sleeping with, because Gerard can't, you know what I'm saying? It's now he can go and contest the court, but she can do that too. Olivia can do that too. And had Olivia did what she was supposed to do at the time on all that was going on, like got an attorney, spent money wisely, fighting for her kids, she wouldn't have had to give up her ass to as a bargaining tool for Gerard. She wouldn't have had to give up no butt unless she just wanted to give up the butt, right? She wouldn't have had to give it up. All she had to do was pay for an attorney, and she could have kept her booty to herself. I'm just saying. You said, I agree, cheating wouldn't have been my deal breaker if I was Nisha, but cheating with Olivia would have been it for me. My bags would have been packed. Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, Gerard is not the only man that goes to work and handles business. There are plenty of men out there that go to work and handle business and takes care of the home. And she could have got that, trips, and a man that loves and respects her and would never cheat on her, you know, and to disregard her body like that. Because when Gerard slept with Olivia, essentially it was him having no regards to Antonisha's body or Olivia's body. Now we do know that Olivia don't really care much about her body based off the things she has said and shown us on the internet. I can't say the same for Antonisha because, again, she's not a person that publishes her life, right? But at the end of the day, right, Woo, honey, in my opinion, Gerard is the one who won. Because he was able to sleep with both those women and still has a position with both those women. Undoubtedly. He could have 28-20. He definitely could have. Nova said Olivia only wants to ride because he's unavailable. That's her MO. Effing with dudes she can't lock down. Y'all think that's why she was with Brandon? So okay, y'all. So we're gonna, you know, that's a lot. You said 20. What did you say, Walt? Let me see what you said. Nisha better go get herself checked for STDs because everything has been in tuna ocean. Ooh, not in her ocean. Nisha sitting over there getting cheated on and disrespected and still with that man. Liv is over there in her own space, not depending on a cheating ass dude. But hey, it's game to them. Yeah. That's true. That's true too, real. That's true. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody makes their own decision. Maji, yeah, it was true. Everybody makes their own decision making. And however Olivia chooses to handle the situation, and obviously however Antonisha chooses to handle the situation, obviously it's their choice, right? That's their choice. But we see stuff like this happen all the time. It happens all the time in relationships. Unfortunately, relationships become broken. That's the unfortunate thing. And I'm not saying that cheating is not something that you can get over. It really just depends on the person. It depends on the dynamics. It depends on if a baby was born out of the cheating. Now, I ain't gonna lie. And Olivia would have got pregnant. I think some women feel like, if there was not a baby conceived out of that, then maybe I can, forgive you and move on. I think a lot of times too, a deal breaker is for women if there was a baby conceived out of the cheating. And then for some reason, for some women, cheating alone, regardless if you birthed a baby with the woman or not, I'm out. I'm gone. So I don't know, y'all. You said these women need to be careful. Do you see HIV rates are rising? Yes, they are, because people just out here frivolously having sex and don't care who they with. And everybody just trying to have a good time, honey. Okay, everybody just trying to have a good time. A truck doesn't buy you a pass. A truck doesn't buy you a pass as a cheater in a marriage. 2020, your reasoning is diabolical. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, woo, honey, that's your opinion, and you and 2820 can definitely hash it out in the comments. Keep it cute though. But you know that if that's 2820's reasoning, that's her reasoning, and obviously you feel different. Like at the end of the day, although we all are women, but we're all are very different. You know, everybody has their own tolerance level. You know. Hey, Vaughn, good morning to you, sis. If you got to cheat, then I don't need you. That's true. Like, if you got to cheat, then what can I do with you? Because in my mind, if I excuse it that time, to me personally, that typically opens the door for other. You know, my thing is this: if a man puts his hands on you, and women are like, well, if a man put his hands on you once, he'll do it again, right? So if we're not supposed to forgive a man for physically putting his hands on us, why are we supposed to forgive a man for cheating on us? I mean, at the end of the day, you're hurting me physically and emotionally and mentally. So if people are advocates for if a man put his hands on you, walk out, don't go back, then why we don't say the same for cheating? I've never understood why people don't feel the same for both situations, you know? Because let's be honest, cheating on your woman can harm you as well too. That can definitely harm you. You could bring home a disease that you can't get rid of. Yeah, there's a lot into cheating, just as well as physically putting your hands on a woman. Hey, Ebony. Hey, Modacious. Tam Reese said, let me see what Tam Reese stated. The thing is, look at how much Nisha has done for him, and this is how he treats her. I'd have to go. All the stuff Olivia has talked about her and her family. Nope. You know what, Tam Reese? I understand what you're saying, and I do agree with you. But let's be honest. Olivia has gave Gerard things. She's done things for Gerard too. You know, she birthed his children. Let's be honest, y'all. Childbirth is the quickest, easiest thing, or the closest thing. That's the word I want to use. It's the closest thing for a woman for death. Childbirth. She birthed 3 children for that man. And prior to him getting custody of the kids, she was raising them, taking care of them, feeding them. She allowed Gerard the capability to go work, and she stayed at home and tend after the children. Now, I'm not saying Olivia is like, but I feel like, yeah, Antonisha has helped Gerard, but at one point, Olivia was raising her own kids until her and Gerard broke up, and then she lost her ish, right? So I feel like Olivia Antonisha doesn't get the Mother of the Year award because in a sense, when she walked into that situation with Gerard, she accepted the fact that this man had 3 children. So what she thought was getting ready to happen when there was nobody else there to take care of the kids but her. So when she accepted Gerard, she accepted the responsibility of those 3 kids, regardless if he got custody of them or if they came over every other weekend. Once she decided, and it's just the same for a man. When a man accepts a woman that has children prior to, a ready-made family, when he walks in, to me personally, he doesn't get the Man of the Year award because he comes in and he's helping out, because you already knew, you should already have understood the assignment. You know the assignment coming in. You already know what's up here. So of course you're going to come into my life and you're going to assist with the children that are in my home. That's what you're supposed to do as a real man. And so in a sense, once Antonisha accepted and accepted the assignment of dealing with a man that already had a ready-made family, to me personally, she don't get a pat on the back for that, because you accepted that. So it's already understood that you would come in and do what is supposed to happen, especially if Gerard is, helping her prior to their marriage when they were just girlfriend, boyfriend. Right? Terry said, keyword, her own kids. I can see Olivia I can see Olivia's high. I can't see Nisha's future commitment. Well, you know, here's the thing, Tamri. There are a lot of parents, myself included. My stepson, like, you can't tell me I didn't birth that boy. And I didn't. I didn't birth him. But I love him just as much as if I birthed him into this world. I had my kids got me a Mother's Day shirt made, and it had all 5 of them on there. Now, physically, I birthed 4 children in the world, right? But I'm a mother to 5. So yeah, I didn't birth my stepson. But baby, you can't tell me that ain't my baby. Because that's my baby. I love that boy down. You hear me? Love him down. And I love him with his daddy, not with his daddy. It don't even matter. That's my baby. So I can see Antonisha loving those children, although she didn't birth them. If she has a heart and she's a compassionate, caring individual, of course she would love those kids. Yeah, right. It was a choice. It was a choice. Right, sis. It was a choice. Right choice. Member for 6 months. Ebony, thank you so much for being a part of the 2 Live Crew for 6 months, sis. Let me see here. That's how I feel about my godson. Yeah, Christine, you know, I mean, you don't have to necessarily biologically birth the child to have love for a child, you know? And I think she does love those children because she loves Gerard, you know, so she loves those children. I mean, she's been around them long enough to acquire that love for them. But then we do also see horror stories where women and men come into a situation where their significant other has children and you don't get that love from that, you know, that step parent. We've seen that too. You know, some of you guys can probably agree to that. Some of you guys probably dealt with situations like that, like your mom or your dad remarried or got a significant other after your parent, and you didn't have that bond with the stepdad or stepmom, you know, and that's unfortunate. And then some of you guys can also, you know, agree that you did have that loving bond with your step-parent. Some of y'all probably love your stepmama and your stepdaddy more than your biological mama and daddy, you know? I mean, it just really depends. It depends on the individual and the bond that they create with that child, right? That's what it depends on. All right, y'all. So let's get into it. Okay. Okay, you said right, TMR. My oldest granddaughter is my son's stepdaughter, and he don't play about her, and neither do I. Exactly, Miss TLD. Don't you can't, you know, you can't tell us nothing different. Like when it was holidays, birthdays, my mom, just as well as she bought for my, you know, biological children, she never forgot my stepson either. Like he had just as many gifts up under that tree as well as my, you know, my biological children did, you know, and vice versa, you know. So, you know, it was once we incorporated our families and we blended our families together. That's what we are. We're family. We're family forever, regardless if I'm with his dad or not with his dad. We are forever family. So, I cherish that Mother's Day shirt that they got me with all their photos on that shirt. You know, I cherish that Mother's Day shirt that the kids got me for Mother's Day. You said Liv never had an honest relationship with Gerard and vice versa. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you know, let me say something about relationships, y'all. There are good days, but there definitely are going to be bad days, right? There's not going to always be good days in any relationship. Y'all know that for dealing with your own relationships. There are going to be good days, and there always are good, and there are always going to be bad days. Because why? Because life is not perfect. People are not perfect, and that just happens, you know? So 2820 says people need to stop saying what they would do because we really never know until we are in the situation ourselves. Yep, and I started that off in the beginning, 2020. I said that, like, I can't really tell y'all, well, if I was Antonisha, because I'm not Antonisha. Now, I could just tell you, and then, too, it takes for you to actually have that situation happen to you, depending on the dynamics of the situation to make your decision on how you would sway. You know, it takes for you to actually be in the hot seat to figure out which way. You know, like I said, y'all, there's a lot of variables. But one thing I will say is I personally feel like Gerard won. Antonisha and Olivia didn't. You know, they didn't, because Olivia played herself, right? And she has to live with that. And then Antonisha got played. And she has to deal with that, you know? Yeah. Because now you can't just say, although Olivia slept with Gerard first, obviously, because she met Gerard before Antonisha did, but now she can't even say during their marriage, like, they've only had each other. Now, unless Antonisha went to go get her some get back and wouldn't have her, a little rendezvous with somebody. But again, I don't know. But, unfortunately for that marriage, in a sense, it's been broken. Because once you break that covenant, it's broken. Like, when you break something, let me give you guys an analogy. So say, for instance, you break a leg on your coffee table, right? It's a wooden coffee table. You break the leg of it, but you love that coffee table. And you just, obviously a coffee table needs 4 legs, right? So you go and you take some wood glue and you get it on there real close to the break, and you're able to seal it. And as you look at it, you're looking at it like, damn, that table don't even look like it's ever been broken, right? But walk over to that table and move it just a little bit. I guarantee you that table don't stand like it used to before you broke it. So that's a covenant. Once you break that covenant, although you can repair it, trust and believe it's never like it was before it was broken. Okay? Y'all remember that. Hey, Miss True. Apparently she's supposed to be back home. Miss True. That's the word on the curb. You said right here, once you break that covenant, it's broken for life. Yeah, it's broken. That's it. Now it's up to you if you want to still repair it, try to fix it, mend it. That's on you. That's a personal decision, right? And you can fix it. You can fix it. You can mend it. You can definitely do that. But it will never be the same table before it was broken. Because once it's broken, it's broken. You can fix it, but it's still a broken table. Ebony said, thank you so much, sis, for the $2 super chat. You said a true gift don't ever have strings attached. Yeah, that's true, sis. Woo Honey said, just grind me, honey. Just grind. April says, never. Never, never. All right. All right, y'all. So let's get into you said Liv got played big time, because if the objective was to get the man and kids back and have the child support be forgiven, she failed miserably. I don't think she wanted Gerard back, sis. I don't think she wanted Gerard. She wanted Gerard to release that child support on her. I think that was Olivia's ulterior motive. I'm not saying that she didn't want the kids too, but she definitely wanted to be released of that child support obligation. And them having 50-50 custody would have released that. Right? I don't think she wanted Gerard back per se. Now, if he came along with the agreement, and I mean, maybe she would have took it. I don't know. But I don't think she necessarily did it to get him back. She did it, in my opinion. Again, this is just my opinion, to most definitely try to get that child support off her ass. TMR, I tried counseling with my ex to try and fix it, but it just could not be fixed. Every time I looked at him, I knew that he broke the covenant. Yes, sis, unfortunately. Now, you definitely could try. Like you said, you tried. You tried, and it wasn't like it was before it was broken. And that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. She wanted that idiot to humiliate his wife, and that is what he did. Loser. Sometimes it's just a loser, honey. I can see that, but I think she wanted him too, though, TMR. She was screaming, "That's my D," too loud. Yeah, she was saying that's her D because she was able to jump up on that D, sis. She didn't say that's my man, my man, my man. She said that's my D. She was claiming the D, sis. She wasn't claiming the man. She was claiming the D. That's because she was riding the D, right? Because if you notice, prior to her jumping on that D, she wasn't screaming, "That's my D." When her and Gerard got divorced, she didn't say, "I don't give a damn. Yeah, we divorced, but that's still my D." No, she wasn't saying that. She was saying that's my D when she started riding that D, sis. Yeah, there definitely is a difference. I personally, and again, this is just my opinion, 2820, and the rest of y'all. I don't think she really wanted him, but she wanted those kids. And she, better yet, she wanted to have 50-50 custody so she didn't have a child support obligation anymore. Yeah, she never said my man. Yeah, no, she said that dick. That's what she said. She didn't say nothing about that man. She said the dick. There's a difference. Okay? Just like, just like when y'all ladies around here talking about that's my little friend. That's my little friend, right? You ain't saying that's my man. You saying that's my little friend because you on that, right? When he become your man, now you claiming him, right? But before he becomes your man and you still having sex with him, you claiming that dick. And that's what she was doing over there. She was just claiming the dick because she was able to ride it. But she couldn't claim him because she didn't have his heart. Okay? Yeah, that D girl. Okay, that cover girl was good, sis. All right, y'all. So let me get into Jasmine quickly because we've been on Olivia for 41 minutes. We've been on, I'm telling you, Olivia like a science damn project. Okay, she wonders why we keep talking about her girl because it's a lot to talk about, ma'am. Yeah. Virgo Diva, what did you say? Virgo Diva said Liv's main goal for moving to Texas was to break them up. She used the kids as a cover because she didn't fight for them at all. Virgo Diva, we all said that. Yeah, you definitely are reading the same book that we reading, Virgo Diva. She also wants those SSI cards for tax season. Well, since she can't get them SSI cards, trust me, Olivia knows those kids' social security numbers. She don't need SSI cards. She knows those kids' social security number. But as long as Gerard, now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If Olivia was caught up on her child support, because she pays child support, she could petition the court to be able to claim those kids every other year. But because she's behind in child support, she can't petition the court for that. So unfortunately, when she files taxes, the government takes it because she's behind in her child support obligation. And that kind of got a lot to do with too. It probably got a lot to do with child taxes. She want to maybe get some tax money. And I'm just thinking to myself, girl, like you should be at the point now of a tax check that you get once a year, girl. You should be at the point where you get that money every damn month. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, these chicks be hustling backwards, in my opinion. All right, y'all, let's move on, okay? So, we're going to get into Jasmine right now. And then, honey, we're going to wrap it up with Wineglass and her Bombay over there, baby. Wineglass and her man over there, honey, was reading, cursing out the comment section. Wineglass, let me tell y'all something about Wineglass. Girl, how do you go from reacting to become the reaction? I'm just saying, sis. How does that happen? You went from reacting to becoming the reaction. I said, girl, you should have kept quiet. You should have just been like everybody else in the comment section, leaving a comment. Girl, you should have never done that over there. Because, baby, when I tell you they over there living trife life, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Well, that's a lie. I have seen something like it. Yeah, I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying, like, Wineglass, bro, you should have stayed behind the camera, ma'am. You should have never brought your ass around front of that camera, ma'am. You should have stayed your ass behind the damn camera. Because, girl, it's a mess over there. I said, baby, house like a damn circus. I said, ain't no way. Folks arguing, everybody on medications and slurred conversation, mispronounced words, incorrect spellings, and doctor's appointments, and there's just too much going on over there. I don't see how they do it. Woo! Oh, ain't no way, girl. Ain't no way. She better believe. She better hope and pray that Bombay. She better hope and pray. Speaking of Bombay, we gonna have to get over there to Sky. I ain't been over there. She better hope and pray that man stay with her forever, ever. Hey, girl. She better hope and pray that man stay with her forever. Because, girl, ain't no man with any type of liquor sense get ready to come up in that house with you and all the prescription bottles and kids hollering and you hollering and baby, ain't no man coming up in there on top of that. You got 2820. It's not, yeah. Stick with the reaction channels because we can get you through the videos a lot quicker, okay? Yeah, Lakeisha, forever, ever. All right, y'all, let's get into Jazz. Y'all, Jasmine said something going on. She don't feel complete. She's sick of social media. And you know what? We warned these ladies. Yes, honey, forever, ever. We warned these ladies. Yeah, we warned them. We warned these ladies years ago. Y'all need to quit. Y'all need to quit with the shenanigans because the people gonna get tired. And guess what happened? The people got tired. Jasmine and Olivia combined, they ain't got 10,000 views combined. 5 on Jazz's video, 5 on Olivia. To combine, them sisters ain't even got 10,000 views on there. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. When they start doing all these live streams, in my opinion, that's what messed it up for them. That's what messed it up for them. When they start doing these live streams, it tanked the channel. That's what we trying to tell Wineglass, a goofy ass over there. Girl, get your ass off live stream because I'm gonna tell you something, Wineglass. That house you got over there, baby, you should not go live at all, ever, never. Because when you go live, it's a clear indication, baby, there is no control in that house. It's just people over the age of 21, you and that man over there. But child, they act just as young as RJ and Malaysia do. It's sad. She's sitting on live eating bloody steak. I'm talking about Wineglass, y'all. She's sitting on live eating bloody steak. Bae sitting in the kitchen table talking as if he reading the comments while she on live. I wish I would. Let me tell you something, Ninja. I don't need you reading the comments on the live stream that I'm conducting, making money off of. What I need you to do is get your ass up off that kitchen table and hit that street and go get some coins, sir. Ooh, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get over here to Jazz. That bloody steak bun.
You know? Making a steak. I was gonna make both of them, but them steaks are big, so I was like, I'm just gonna make one for me and him. I was gonna make macaronis too, but I don't want it.
Jasmine, what is macaronis? Hasn't the people told you over the year it's macaroni? Why are you still talking like you 12? It's not macaronis. It's macaroni. Is she okay? Jazz, I want you to cut it out. I don't want you, because I do not want you going to nobody's job. And they got a cafeteria at the job. Say, for instance, you get a job at the hospital. And you go down there to the cafeteria and get you some lunch. And they say, ma'am, what you having today? And you tell them people, let me try, what's that over there? That Salisbury steak? Okay, let me try that. Put a little gravy on there. And he said, what you want some vegetables? Yeah, give me some of that corn. No, never mind, give me green beans. Then he said, okay, man, what else you want? What y'all got? And the cook says, we got mashed potatoes and macaroni. You say, what? We got mashed potatoes and macaroni, ma'am. Do you want gravy on the mashed potato or do you want this macaroni? Jasmine said, no, give me some macaronis. The cook said, ma'am, the cook said, ma'am, we got mashed potatoes and macaroni. We don't have any macaronis. Jasmine said, that stuff right there, that orange stuff. The cook said, what you say? Macaronis. So Jasmine, I want you to say it right, because when you go down there to the job and go to the cafeteria, I don't want those people talking about you when you're walking out the cafeteria. They're like, God damn, she can't even say macaroni.
So I got cut macaronis to eat that. But no, it's nothing with court. The court stuff is good. Like there's some, put my shoes down. There's some good stuff going on in my life. It's just sometimes the shit just gets overwhelming. That's it.
That covers the
Okay, good. Yeah, of course. After the final situation with that, then I'll talk about it. That's just stupid. That whole situation. Life is consistently overwhelming when you're a mom. I freaking.
You know what's so funny? It's the fact that Jasmine and Olivia both now are sitting over here talking about they're so over social media and they're ready to do something different and life is just so. And it's just like, well, sis, you didn't have to be over social media if you didn't make social media your whole life. Jasmine, you the one that wanted, like, girl, you lost your man behind social media. Let's be honest. Now, I don't know the real reason. This is my assumption. But the vast majority of the reason why Chris is not in that house with you, other than he really didn't want to be there, but another reason, sis, was your social media presence. That played a very big factor in the separation of your relationship with that man, sis. He got sick of you and your audience. Okay? Girl, they was down there calling this job. That damn thing. Yeah, Jasmine, we told you a long time ago. Chill, sis. Like, chill. And now all of a sudden, 20 years later, now you tired of social media when you are the one who ran it to the ground. She did that. The internet didn't do that. She did it.
Agree. But I was like, is it the mom part? I feel like that keeps me busy. I feel like it's just me. Like, I feel like being a mother, I say, or being busy, the busy mom, it's a good distraction from just other things going on around me, or just with me. Let me say with me, because it's just me. It's a good distraction. So like the week that my kids are not here, it's kind of quiet. Here, it's dying. You got 16%. Like, it's real quiet in the house. Here, yes, it is. It's quiet in the house. It's just legend. Why don't you just click on something? Oh, what did you do? Here, what you click on? It's not about no haters, trust me. Trust that. I don't care about anybody. Here, hold on. There's nothing about no haters going on with me, like, or why I don't speak about certain things. It's just I don't feel like I really have to speak about. It's nothing I don't have to speak about. It just I'm speaking about it. Like I'm speaking about that. It's just something going on with me, and I'm just trying to find a balance with stuff.
What balance? Girl, I wish you would just spit it out. Like Jasmine, why come to the internet to talk but not talk? Let's be honest, sis. We can help you. We have tried to help you throughout the years. Now, I don't know what's going on with her. Hell, I don't even know if she knows. But obviously, she's not happy with herself. She's not happy with her current life situation. And like I said to you guys before, I believe that Jasmine sees everybody else living around her, and she's the only one that is not, right? But my thing is, sis, constantly coming to this internet daily, telling us that you are defeated, but yet you don't tell us what the defeation is, what you're defeated about, so we could assist, right? So the people in the comments can try to assist you, give you some ideas on how to figure this thing out. Like we told you a long time ago, sis, get some business about yourself. Like social media, okay, yeah, great. But let's be honest, was social media really conducive to her lifestyle? When since you was steady getting your utilities cut off, you still got to go get food stamps. You came on here every other 3 months claiming you can't pay your bills. And like at this point, is social media really something? Like, let's be honest, Jasmine did social media because she didn't have, she doing social media means she didn't have to do anything else because obviously she generated an income from it. Like, and Jasmine's biggest thing is she wants to leave social media. She doesn't really have the luster for it anymore. But in her mind, she's like, I built this platform from the ground up. I can't just leave it. Says, yes, you can. People have done it all the time. And I'm not saying this because I want her to just leave it. I'm saying it because obviously you're not happy, sis. So you need to find your happiness. You need to, I don't know what's going on with her. She says in this live that she's not on her weight loss injection. She hasn't been on them in a while. Maybe it has messed up her chemical balance in some way. Girl, maybe you need to go take them injections because I'm gonna be honest. When she was popping them injections and energy drinks, she definitely had a little more life about herself.
With everything, you know? So yeah, that's that.
That could be 2820. Yeah, she can leave and come back. Yeah, YouTube is not going to deactivate her channel because it's not active.
Is what? Is this a dude? Is it a man? No, I'm a whole female. My hair is just a little nappy right now. My God. Yes, double tap the screen. You'll figure it out. You have been doing amazing. This will pass. Yeah. I feel like I said, every content creator goes through a dry spell where you just want to be like, fuck this shit. Like, it's harder. I don't know. Like, I feel like I went through spells where I don't want to pick up the camera, but I feel like this time is different. Like, I never felt this before to where I don't want to pick up the camera and vlog like my regular vlog. I just don't want to pick it up. I told myself that.
Jasmine, it could be that you're getting older, sis. When you started social media, you were in your 20s. Girl, now you in your mid-30s. It's probably it's played out, sis. And let's be honest, you don't have any emotion. You don't have anything going on. Being a sports mom, that's cute, right? But yeah, I mean, that's what your kids got going on. What do you have going on? That's the thing, sis. You don't have any emotion. Let's be honest. She never really did. What made Jasmine interesting to watch was the people in her life. Okay? Like Chris and his drama, when she was friends with all the ladies at the same time, that whole Mamiana thing, that made it a little more interesting to watch her. But once all those people have kind of went on about their business, and now Jasmine is left standing alone. Like, I think, like, she's like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say this, sis, you're boring. You have no motion. And we've been telling you this for the longest. We've been telling you, Jasmine, do something with yourself. Do something with yourself. Do, like, you, even if you don't have money, like Peach McIntyre built a whole channel with window shopping. I'm not saying window shopping is the thing to do, but you don't have, like Lady T Book said, sis, you don't have a personality. One thing I can say about Olivia, although it's annoying, she has a personality. Even Strong Mommy Chrissy, they have personalities. Jasmine doesn't have a personality. We've said this for years. She morphed other people's personality. She doesn't have one of her own. Now, how does she build one? I don't know. I don't know how she do that. But that's the thing, y'all. She don't have a personality. And one thing about social media, honey, you definitely got to have a personality, right?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna pick up the camera and we're gonna record. I charged my battery and it's like I just couldn't. Like I couldn't record. I like you too. First time here. Hey, go ahead and subscribe. Oh, thank you. So you have to pull through.
Racist. She needs everybody, huh?
Are you depressed? No, I don't think I'm depressed. I feel like I'm just going through emotions. And I don't know, social media just sometimes. Social media is social media, you know? So yeah, I don't feel like I'm depressed. Do I get down? Yeah, I get down here and there, but I feel like it's more so just because I'm like, I know what I'm capable of. You can call that depressing. When you know you're capable of doing something, you know you're capable of, you know, doing what you do, and you know that you're not doing it to the fullest, you be like, God damn, bitch, like, get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I be like, bitch, get your shit together. What the fuck you got going on? You with everything. You playing with your.
See, even Jasmine realized it. She's like, girl, get your ish together. Like, what you got going on? Jasmine, that's why she can't pick up the camera, because she does not have anything going on. And here's the thing. She could have something going on, right? And we've told Jasmine this for years, when she was thinking cutting sandwiches up in fours for the kids' lunches was content. And morning routines and night routines, her endless videos of morning routines and night routine. Like, sis, that's not content. And if you do a morning routine, do it like, I don't know, every 3 months, not every week. You got a new routine with the same damn kids. Like, sis, that's not content.
Money, playing with everything. Sometimes I be prep talk to myself. Like, bitch, you're playing with your money. Me not posting this spending my money, spending my income. I'm not doing it on purpose, because what I look like. And it's like I have to just continuously remind myself. And sometimes I take a step back and I look around and I'll be like, girl, you have a house. Like, girl, you have a car that runs. You have happy kids. You have lights. You have water. You woke up. Sometimes I got to tell myself that, like, you might be going through whatever fuck you going through, but you woke up. You didn't wake up in a car. You didn't wake up in behind a dumpster. You woke up. And there's a whole bunch of different opportunities out there for you. And I just I just be having to like really push myself on certain things, and I just don't want to fall short, you know?
What do you mean you had to realize that you have responsibilities? You said you have to remind yourself that you got a house, a car, lights, gas, water. Like, how do you have to remind yourself of that? The reminder is that you're standing in that house with the lights and water and whatever other utilities you have on. You have to push yourself. Jasmine, the reason why you have to push yourself, sis, because you're lazy. Mm-hmm. You're lazy, sis. And let's be honest, social media wasn't a good look for you, because social media made you even more lazier. That's Jasmine's biggest problem. We've said that for years. Sis, you're lazy. Stop being so lazy. Like the fact that you have to motivate yourself to get some motion. Why do you have to motivate yourself to get some motion? If social media is what you want to do, then sis, you got to get up and get it done. Like, it's the fact that all these years we've been telling this girl the same thing over and over again, and she still hasn't comprehended that. Like, we all have our days where we just don't feel like it. Like, I'm not saying that she shouldn't or she's not allowed to have them days. We all have those days where we just be like, you know what? I don't want to do it. I ain't feeling it. You're supposed to have those days. We're human. But Jasmine has months, weeks, years of these feelings. Say, she says, I'm just going to say one thing, my shabby life. Pure Arrogance said, the reminder should be that boy only has her. There's no way else. So taking breaks isn't a luxury she can afford. Exactly. But it's not even saying that she's taking a break. She's basically saying, I don't have the momentum to get it done. Like, she's basically saying the luster has left me. I don't have the luster to do it. And maybe because this ain't what you need to do anymore. Like, sometimes people just grow up out of certain things. Like, there's many people that were on social media and are not here anymore. You know, but these were the same women just a couple years ago bragging that they make so much money and, you know, and we jealous of them. These same women that said we were jealous of them now sitting up here giving us woe is me stories, telling us they can't get their ish together. When we all still persevering on, like, you know, business is normal, because we all stayed humble, right? Her, Olivia, Chrissy, all of them ladies got up here, you know, you guys are just jealous. You just want my life. And that's why you're bothering me, because you guys want to be me. No, sis, we didn't want to be you. Nobody never wanted to be. Like, let's be honest. Who the hell wanted to be Jasmine, Olivia, or Chrissy? Yeah, nobody. Right? Since we're just watching you on the internet. That's it.
I don't even know if that makes sense.
That's
Hold on, I gotta go get my charger.
say key. Yeah, Virgo Diva. But I think Jasmine wants the internet to beg her to stay, and her audience is not doing that. Her audience is not begging her to stay. If you look at her comment section, they're basically like, okay, let's do what's best for you. Because you know why?
I've been letting stuff get to me.
Jasmine is not the only person Jasmine always acted as if she was the only mommy vlogger on YouTube. Okay, 2020. Jasmine always act like she was the only mommy vlogger on YouTube. Like, sis, if you decide to leave, then just go. Like, it's okay. Because here's the thing, you can come back. TMR, did you hear about her saying that she was going to take Kai Sinet YouTube class / university? I laughed uncontrollably for about 30 minutes straight. Kai Sinet, why, sis? Let me tell y'all something. They can take as many classes as they want to, spend all their money, all they want to. At the end of the day, Kai Sinet cannot teach you motion, sis. You just gotta have it. You just gotta have it. Jasmine, you better not spend one dime on Kai Sinet's class, and especially if their light bill ain't paid. Girl, I wish I would be paying somebody for classes, and I'm over here renting my washer and dryer. Jasmine, cut it out. Just cut it out.
Not social media, just life. Start posting every day and get your money back up.
I agree to real. She don't do nothing.
Me too.
That's his biggest problem. She don't do nothing.
I need to find that drive again. What drove me? It's not even money back. It's just I don't be posting, and I don't be knowing how to gain that energy.
What's free, LaShawn? Tyson X class is free? Is that what you're saying?
Okay. There you go.
Okay, too real. World.
You came off social media about 6 years ago. My favorite nephew. I don't have a favorite.
Wait, what did somebody say to her that she should have came off? Wait, hold on. Let me go back. I didn't hear that. Hold on. Right, 2820. Tyson that on, but he's killing the game. But he's killing the game because of his personality. That's why he's killing the game and his work ethic. That's why he's killing the game. Jasmine could kill the game too if she has some type of work ethic. She has no work ethic.
You came off social media about 6 years ago. My favorite nephew. I don't have a favorite.
I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know. She's
live life the way you want. Hey, CC. Girl, you're the only one in control of life. If you want better, you have to do better. I agree, Teresa. I agree. 100% agree. That's why I'm not here blaming it on just one. Like, I'm not saying it's social media. I'm not saying it's something in particular. Like someone said, like it's kids. Maybe the kids is. No, it's just me. And I want better.
Sugar cane. Girl, quit.
I haven't been to church. I probably need to. It's not like I don't pray to God for like a better situation in my life. Like me. I feel like I have to keep saying that to get people to understand. Like, because people are trying to search for a problem to why I'm the way I am. But it's really just me. Hell, I've asked God, why am I feeling this way? What's wrong? Why do I feel like numb to everything? It's me. It's not one thing. It's not the kids. It's not anybody. It's not a man.
Yeah, it's you, Jasmine. We know that. We understand that. And that's why we've been trying to advise you of things. Here's the thing. Like, since we keep telling you what to do or what you should do, but you won't listen. My thing is this. If you feel like it's not anything but just you feel stuck, then you need to go speak to a therapist. Like we've been telling you that. I don't understand why these people think social media is their therapy. Social media is not, it can be therapeutic to talk about things, right? But if you're not going to listen to the advice of the people, then what did you gain out of that? Right. Right, 22. We've been told her that she is the issue. Girl, stop involving God into your bad choices. Right. Enough with subs. Otherwise, we don't care. Move around. Like, and it's not being insensitive, but at this point, we are being insensitive because Jasmine has been saying this for years. And it's just like, sis, what do you want us to do? Like, I don't understand what she wants. Maybe she doesn't want a response for us. But when you come to the internet with this issue, then obviously you're going to get a response. So it's her up here, like, it's like she wants us to fix it, but we don't know what to fix.
And it's not the house, it's me. And then I was like, I don't know. I don't want to speak too much about that. About the job situation. You need to do it in order to get better. What do you need to do in order to get better? I just got to put one foot in front of the other. First step is acknowledging that it's you and it's not blaming it on nothing else or anyone else. That's me. I'm acknowledging it's me and I need to do something better. I need to do something different with me. And I guess that's like taking accountability, right? I didn't cry.
Oh my God. Now she wants to take accountability. We've been telling you that for the longest, sis. We've been telling you it's you. We've been telling you that. Like, she is the reason. She's not fully responsible, but she's partially responsible of that relationship with her and Chris not working. Chris even told her that. Like, Chris, me personally, I think if Jasmine wasn't on social media, or if her social media presence wasn't so messy, her and Chris might have lasted. They probably could, it's just speculation. But the messiness of herself and her channel and her thriving off the drama of the internet is obviously a big reason why her and that man are not together. And not only that, like, you can only go so long on drama. At some point, it's not going to work anymore because you get tired of it. You can only keep drama up for so long, especially at Jasmine age. Like E. Kane and her boyfriend Chris, they thrive off the drama. But let's think about it, y'all. E. Kane, they in their 20s. They're young. They can do that. Jasmine is in her mid-30s with 5 damn kids. It's like, sis, you're too old for that now. Like, you could come over here with a life problem, a life, situation, and you could talk about it. We could talk about it in the comments and move on. But that constant taking pregnancy tests with 5 kids and you could barely afford them. Yes, sis, that's not cute content anymore. Same like with Olivia. Olivia thought she was going to come to the internet and she was going to crush the internet, telling the internet her and Gerard been sleeping around. She thought that was really going to, like, blow her up. And we were all going to be like, what, girl? And people like, girl, go somewhere and sit down. The people weren't even, they didn't care. Like, because it's a redundant conversation at this point. Like, these ladies have been talking about their ussy for years. Like, we don't want to talk about y'all ussies anymore. Let's talk about something real. Since, like, let's talk about getting that money. Well, I'm gonna go, girl, but anybody can go lay and get some tail. Anybody can do that. Let's talk about getting that money. Yeah, Jasmine doesn't have money conversations unless she wants you to give it to her. But her trying to earn the money, she don't have those type of conversations because she's lazy. She don't want to have those conversations with you. You think so, Nearly?
My tears, trying to figure out what's wrong with me. I done did all that. It's just me, y'all. I suggest you watch New Birth Baptist Church. I'm on between them. Can you DM me? DM it. Send it to me in a DM. I can watch it Sunday. I don't hate my situation. I can't say that because that's like me saying I hate my life. I don't hate my life. I just want better. I want more out of it. I want to do something more than what I'm currently doing right now. I want more. I don't hate it.
Okay, so you want more, then why aren't you doing that? That's right. That's right, Pure Area. The right man will find you. If you want more, then why not go get the 40 minutes you spent on this internet telling the world that you want more? Could have been 40 minutes that you could have been sitting down doing your resume, doing job search, or just maybe, instead of paying Kai Cenat or taking Kai Cenat class on how to do better social media, why don't you go into some meetings or podcasts or how to, deal with your personal issues? Like, you trying to fix social media when social media is not the issue. It's like you said, like Jasmine said, she's the issue. Like, you want more, but every day you come to this camera, you haven't done more. Like, I'm just going to say this, y'all. Faith without work is dead. Exactly. Like, let me tell y'all something. You know when you need to make a change, right? You, meaning you. The person that I'm speaking, the person that's listening to what I am saying. You think so, LaToya? Well, that could be possible too. But when you know that there's something missing, there's a disconnect, you know that. You know that. So what do? If you truly want to change, you do what? You put in the work to change. She doesn't put in the work. If she was really trying to put in the work, the conversation would be of that. Right, too real. Then just do it. It's her constantly coming to the internet talking about, it's me, y'all. It's me. I just want more. Do more. Be more. Ooh, but you don't do anything. So now we're like, Jasmine, sis, what do you want us to do for you? Because we can't do anything. Like, sis, we hear you, but you're not doing anything. Jasmine knows that she needs to work, but she don't want to work. She wants to just wake up one morning. She has 100,000 subscribers, 50,000 views, and boom, that's where she's at. Yes, sis, even if that was the case, you got to put in the work for that to happen. She has to change the optics of her. So, here's the funny part about all of this. I remember, Olivia and Jasmine both would always talk about, you guys, why don't you just talk about your life? Talk about what you got going on. Talk about your life. Talk about what you got going on. Because they felt like because they blogged their lives, they were better than people who didn't blog their lives. But now, those same women, Olivia, Jasmine, we're talking about them right now, who blog their lives are not doing anything different than the ones who are not, meaning like reaction channels. One thing about a reaction channel, we can be very versatile with our content. When you're vlogging your life, baby, you stuck right there. There's no versatility in that. That's it. If it ain't nothing going on, there ain't gonna be nothing going on in the video. In my opinion, again, this is my opinion, with the reaction channel, you can react and talk about a plethora of things. But when you're talking about and I'm not saying that people shouldn't vlog their lives. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying these girls at one point felt like they were better because they were vlogging their lives, but now their lives are not vloggable. And so what's the conversation now? When they should have just did like most people do. Allow the reaction channels to do their job and then you do yours. Just like I don't come to Jasmine's house to try to do what she do. I don't need you coming to my house trying to do what I do. And I'm saying that figuratively. When they try to debunk the reactors and prove the reactors wrong, what did they end up doing? Slowly killing their momentum. When all they had to do was just concentrate on what they're going to do and let us do what we do. Y'all entertaining, we entertaining. We just entertain in a different way than y'all entertain. Now the same people that was, telling us what they got going on and they was better than everybody because they can blog their lives and blah blah blah. These same people, now y'all ain't got nothing to talk about. Versatile and real type too, right, Lady T-Bud?
You need a mentor or a life coach. I do. You've been saying this for years, babe. I probably have been. I probably just recently had a wake-up call. Like a real wake-up call. Because honestly, I never felt this way before. Being on social media, as long as I've been on, I've never felt this way before.
That's true, Lisa Ray.
What people fail to realize, I'm not trying to sit here.
That's true, eye for eye.
And down with anybody's saying about how I feel and what I'm going through, because nobody really knows what I'm going through but me. But y'all got y'all's opinions. I love the realness and accountability. I'm always gonna keep it 100. You one of them real rare motherfuckers. Yeah.
So, Jasmine, we're going to read Virgo Diva's comment. Then we're going to get over here to this food wine glass and we're going to let you be, sis, because we can't help you. All right. Virgo Diva said all of them started out as mommy channels. And now their kids are growing up. They turn to drama. But once the drama dies down, they have no content. Pretty much. I mean, they still have content. They just don't know how to produce it because the majority of their content has been drama. And now they don't want to really get into the drama anymore because drama is draining, y'all. So now they're just kind of like, okay, well, now what? Since we don't know. We've been telling y'all for the longest. Like, let's be honest. Let's keep it 100. The drama was tea. Like, we got a kiki out of it. We laughed. Whatever. Okay? But even with the drama, we all wanted them to do something different. And Jasmine is stuck because that's the type of life she lives. She's stuck because Jasmine has always been stuck. Even before Chris came into the picture, when it was just her and the 4 children, she was stuck then. Jasmine's stuck because that's where she wants to be. When Jasmine decides that she doesn't want to be stuck anymore and she really wants more out of life than what she's giving, that's when the pages of the book will turn. But Jasmine physically has to turn the page. We can't convince her to do that. She has to do it on her own. And the reality to me is, Jasmine, your life is not vloggable anymore, you know? And if you want it to be vloggable, then do something about it. But again, it's like talking to that microwave behind Jasmine. It ain't gonna pay no attention. All right, girl, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, y'all, that's enough of her. I don't know. Jasmine, baby, she wears me down. Oh, baby. I can only do her and talk to her, and then she don't want to listen, and I'll be like, all right, girl, you ain't got to listen. Okay? You definitely don't have to listen. But, you know, Jasmine being stuck over there really is not our problem. That's her problem. And that's why you shouldn't have just put everything into vlogging your life. I'm not saying that you can't vlog your life. It's just you should have just incorporated other things while vlogging your life. Jasmine had other things that she could do. If she wanted to do editing classes, show people how to edit, go get a part-time job somewhere. There's many things that Jasmine could have done to give her life some more versatility. But she chose not to do that. So now she's sitting over there stuck. And she's going to be stuck until she decides to unstick herself. Okay? I'm just, that's all I can say about that situation. All right, y'all. Now let me get into Wineglass real quick. So Wineglass did a video or live stream. So Wineglass did a live stream the other day, and her question was, how do you like your strek be cooked? Okay. Some of y'all like, TMR, what you say? You damn heard me. Okay. Now let me pull it up so y'all can see. She titled the video. Give me a moment. How do you like your strek be cooked? Is it streak be cooked? She got me pronouncing it wrong. So what she was trying to say, obviously, is how do you like your steak? How do you like your steak cooked? Is what it should have read. But how is that a title of a live stream? If anything, it should have been cook with me, steak. Or we having steak for breakfast. I mean, anything. It could have been anything. So her man is in the kitchen fixing steak, and Wineglass is telling him, I like mine's blood. So she likes hers medium rare. She likes her steak bloody with just a little brownie on the top. We're going to do this for a little bit. I just want y'all to hear her and this man's dialogue. They sound like the Odd Couple, or not the Archie Bunker. Some of y'all might don't. There's an old sitcom used to call Archie Bunker. Was it called Archie Bunker? Well, the man was it called Archie Bunker? What was it called? I think it was called Archie Bunker. But anyway, this is what they remind me of. They remind me of Edith, that was his wife, and Archie, the husband. They remind me of them.
Somebody take my phone. I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna see it.
On the inside, rare, it's a little further back. You like your shit raw. That means a little burn here, a little burn there, and you're done.
Mom.
Some people eat that shit raw.
You take my stuff. You take my phone. I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna see.
It was called All in the
I'm fit
Thank you,
to
Letitia. It's called All in
clean your ears out because I think your ears is back.
I'm back burning woman, but we don't have no stick pipe.
Okay, take it out then. It's done.
You sure?
Yep. What the hell?
She gonna go straight through your little
My mom used to like medium rare. She said her mom used to like medium rare, so I'm not the only black person. So yeah, basically I'm the only one. You not jumping off my. Hold on, y'all. My kids like to be disrespectful.
Not the Puerto Rico.
I have to check y'all nephews because they think they can go around being bad.
Whatever, your food done.
No, you gonna cook my rice?
The rice done too.
You cook the rice that fast.
Yeah, Archie did work.
You not that cold.
I'm cold as hell.
He not that cold, y'all. He be playing games. I ain't gonna lie.
You forget you with the
That rice ain't
Oh,
done.
welcome.
It's still hard and crunchy. He be playing too many games.
Rice done. Your steak done too, man.
He said my steak is done. You gonna make me a plate?
I want to show him your little huge ass steak that you like rare.
Give me my plate. Cut it in half for me.
I'm not cutting that shit in half. You want to cut that steak in half?
Hey, girl. Hey. Hey. Welcome to the live.
So you want to have...
My thing is this. If you stood up there and cooked the steak for her, regardless if she wants it medium rare or not, why wouldn't you get up and cut the steak? Like, I didn't understand. Like, you already cooking it. Why not cut it? He told me, I ain't cooking that. He said, I ain't cutting that damn steak. And she was like, I mean, although I bought them with my food stamps.
Steak right now.
Puerto Rican rice. No, they don't know how to cook Puerto Rican rice. I do. He made chicken rice with the steak. He don't know how to make no Puerto Rican rice. For the longest, he didn't even know how to make no gravy. And gravy is easy to cook. I feel like the easiest thing to cook.
I make everything.
So that was you too real.
So yeah. Make me a plate.
Ask nicely.
Can you make me a plate? Ah, boy. Girl. What's the topic on your live? What steak do you like? Do you like medium rare steak? Wait, no. Rare.
She said, what steak do you like? The topic of your live is, what steak do you like? First and foremost, do you mean, how do you like your steak cooked? Even if that is the topic, why would that be the topic? See, this is what I'm talking about. They need to stop going live. Because Wineglass, it just shows the instability in that household over there. You and Bae, like y'all, like he don't talk to you like y'all are some loving couple. The man won't even get up and cut the steak for you. And then he talking about you like a dog because you like bloody steak.
Steak. He said my steak is raw because I like my steaks to be bloody. And then medium rare is not that bloody and then done. They like his shit done. I remember, you remember that time? You remember that time you tried one of my steaks and you almost threw up?
You can tell that she's inebriated. You can tell when Diamond is inebriated because this is how she acts. Like, it is time. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. These kids got to get ready for school. Now, she told us the kids go to bed at 8, but you go live right in the middle of time to getting kids. Like, these kids do not sound like kids that's getting ready to go to bed, and folks running around. Malaysia sitting on the couch. Little Esme Lamonte is playing with trucks on the floor. This does not sound like a household that is getting ready to go to bed.
Medium rare, my dear. So yeah,
that's it, sis.
Bear almost threw up. I was dying laughing like, dude, it's not that serious. It's well done. Medium, you like yours medium? Shush, Esme, with the noise. These kids in their mouths, they noise. They need to learn.
My thing is, why can't little Esme Lamonte make noise? Hell, you and that ninja over there making damn noise. And he over there playing. It is her screaming at him. Now, one thing about I see, Wineglass, she can't tune it out. Jasmine could. Little Esme Lamonte would not bother Jasmine at all. Because if Legend can go around there roaring and sounding like a dinosaur all day, little Esme Lamonte, I mean, Legend couldn't live with Wineglass. She'd have been cussed Legend out. She'd have threw Legend through the damn window. Okay? Little Esme Lamonte barely even make noise. Hell, do the boy talk? I mean, at this point, let little Esme Lamonte make his noise. Yeah, because I was worried about that child. I thought he was mute. He makes sounds? Oh, okay. Yeah, let little Esme Lamonte do whatever the hell he want to do, ma'am. Oh, girl, you gonna get told about little Esme Lamonte. We don't play with him over here in the break room. Little Esme Lamonte, make as much noise as you want to.
I like my steaks well done. Wineglass, fix your spelling in your title. I will another day. I don't feel like fixing this shit now. Y'all know what the fuck I meant.
Wait a minute. They told her that, they said, dumbass, Wineglass, fix your title, ma'am. She said, I'm doing another damn day. I know what the hell I mean. No, we do. You said something about the streak and how you like it. What's the streak? The streak in your panties? Oh, we don't know. Man, we don't know what you're talking about. Honey, she said, I'll fix it another day. Okay, girl.
Oh.
Bae, give me my plate. Cut it in the middle, please. I said please if I'm wrong. The key to a tender steak serum is what? Sear it and put it in the oven. Oh, LOL, Bae so funny, girl. He be having me down laughing. Hello, my dear beautiful. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Just in here debating because Bae said he don't know how I can eat steak bloody like that. I love my steak bloody. And y'all already know my kids is on the 100 right now. They feel like they can scream. The key is basting with butter. Oh yeah, make sure he bastes with butter. Go in the room now.
You're welcome. You see how raw? That's nasty.
Let me show y'all my plate. Hold on.
No, you can eat it way raw than that. That's nasty.
He said I'm nasty, or this what he brought me. Hold on, these kids is so disrespectful. Look at him. He think he can run in my house with this toy. So my drone. Bloody steak is crazy. Basting ain't gonna get nothing tender, ma'am. Trust me.
No, what they gotta remember is
go sit down.
Forget that stomach ain't got no teeth. I'm not too thankful.
So you see. Yeah, I like mine's way. This is too done. This is way too done.
You told you put it back in the pot. You little rotten ass.
Nah, the kids don't get no steak. What you mean do the kids get steak? Child, what you think this house is? A suitable home? Nah, they already ate probably hot dogs and potato chips. Now, I ain't gonna lie, wine guys do cook for her kids. But nah, the steak is for the grown folks. Look here, they don't get a whole bunch of food stamps. You think they gonna waste it on the children? Little Esme Lamonte would spit it out on the floor. Oh no, they already ate. Yeah, Wineglass and Bae over there is the ones getting staked, because they the adults.
I need another plate. You should have gave me a real plate. I got a knife, a real knife. Malaysia, go give me a real plate.
Mama, you gotta get her one of those that face up the top.
Because your daddy think I'm a child.
You're right.
Be careful not to cut the table. What table I got? I'm sitting here on the couch.
Yeah, cut it carefully, nigga.
Steak on a styrofoam plate. He gave that to me. This man back here. How would we like steak in this topic? Yeah, so yeah.
I ain't put that way for you.
Go put them toys in your room. Now
what? She's slower than a 12-hour shift.
I gotta keep on arguing with kids. You're not listening. He keep hurting himself.
Little number, little dude. You can't keep rolling that truck like that.
Do y'all notice? Now look at this big booger bear sitting in the background. I don't know who's worse, him or the other Bae, the Sky's Bae over there. I don't know who's the worst. Why can't little Esme Lamonte play with his trucks? You act like he got options over there. Little Esme Lamonte don't have the option Legend has. You know, Legend has pterodactyls and things. All he got is trucks.
You should crock pot that steak. They said I should have put it in a crock pot.
Dude, I stack up 3 steaks in the crock pot with some potatoes and carrots right now.
I mean, if you use it as a roast instead of, like, you know how you get a roast, but you instead of that roast, you get a steak.
Yep,
and you make it like a roast. Oh my God, it's better than a roast.
Way better than a roast.
Wait,
what? What? If you get the steak and make it like a roast, isn't both of them beef? The roast is the cut of the beef. It's the cut of the meat. What? Wait, what are they talking about? If you get a steak and fix it like a roast, what's it? Huh? What's the difference? Other than the cut of the meat.
Better. That's how we cook our shit. I remember one time we didn't have no roast, and I'm like, damn, we only got steak. I'm gonna use this as a roast. Man, when I said she turned out fire.
What just happened? She said one time they didn't have roast, so she used steak, and it turned out so fire. Wineglass, newsflash. You could have took that roast and cooked it like a steak. Mm-hmm. Now you would have had to tenderize it a little more because it's of the beef, and so man, I don't want to have this conversation with you, ma'am. Go eat that bloody ass steak and just hush. I want you to hush. Girl, you are. God damn it! It's painful how slow you are. Like this shit's not even funny no more.
Damn. I need some more butter. Give me some more butter.
Fine. So I'm gonna let you bring the plate back over there.
Trees.
Hey, I'm new here. Hey, boo.
Yeah, she making me mad.
I'm scared. You'll be all right. They said we had a tornado the other day, and it looked like it was raining to me.
But that tomato weather be feeling good as a hoe. We do.
Hey.
That tomato weather be feeling good as hell. Man, y'all ever, like, if you down south, you know it's warm, and then all that wind get the blood. I be sitting right out there and shit. You feeling good as fucking to that tomato.
That's big at the table.
Put some more butter on here. I'm allowed to ask the question. Did Bae cook dinner? Yeah, I was getting on him because the question was, do you like your steak medium rare, well done? Bae said my steak be raw. See, that's medium rare, but I like my steak to be rare. Like, I love my steak to be.
Wait, Latrice, you're not just gonna say that and then walk out the break room. Oh no, ma'am. Latrice, come on back here. Somebody, Sean, grab Latrice and bring her back on in this break room. Now, what you say happened, Latrice? You said you guys have to remember this chick, the one on the screen, was asked what time zone she's in. And she said, Chicago. I'm gonna say that one more time. Somebody asked this lady, what time zone is she in? And her reply was Chicago. Well, I'll be a rat's ass. Not somebody asks you what time zone you in, and you reference the city in the state that you neighbor. So for all of you guys that may or may not know, Chicago is in the state of Illinois. Wineglass lives in the state of Wisconsin. And Illinois and Wisconsin are neighboring states. The answer to the question should have been Central. We're in the central time zone. That would have been the correct answer to that question. Not she said Chicago. God, baby, this is beyond slow.
More bloody, the better. So, hello, I sent you my love and respect. Love the content. You are awesome, my friend. Thank you, boo.
Did you say I sent you? It's I sent. What is what y'all saying? Sent. What is sent? You mean sent? It's spelled S-E-N-T. I sent you or I send you, not I sent. What are you senting? You're not senting anything. God, that's better than Jasmine and the Tookin.
Is that your shirt in the black? I like mine's medium, or I don't know. The pot butter. Okay.
There's no such thing as medium. Is how when you go to the steakhouse, and you and Bae probably don't go there often, if at all. When you go to the steakhouse and they ask, ma'am, how would you like your steak cooked? You don't say medium. You either say medium well, medium rare, or well done, or medium. Yeah, medium well. Rare. It's either rare, medium rare, well done, or medium well, not medium. What the fuck is medium? Baby, imagine taking her on a date, and she got her new boo thing because she done put Bae out, right? And so this ninja say, hey, I'm gonna take you to the steakhouse. She be like, all right. And they get to the restaurant, and the waiter walks up to the table, and because we let ladies go first. And he says, go ahead. Go on and order your food. And, no, it's not, Greenheart. No, it's not. And you're not gonna make me believe it. And so the waiter says, yes, ma'am. How can I help you? What would you like tonight? Wineglass said, let me get one of these steaks. He said, okay. She said, well, do y'all got roast? Did you want roast, ma'am? No, I want a steak. Okay. Ma'am, how would you like the steak cooked? How would you like your steak? That's how they would word it. How would you like your steak? Medium. The waiter says, he gets a little closer because maybe he didn't hear you. So he takes his writing pad, where he writes his orders on, and he gets a little closer. He says, he turns to an angle and kind of looks at the menu with with Wineglass because he's thinking, well, maybe we got a new steak on there. They didn't tell me in training. You know, we do a briefing every day before our shift starts. Maybe there was a. He said, "Wait, hold on, ma'am. Say that. Can you show me that?" Wineglass said, "Yeah, right here. Oh, you want the ribeye, ma'am? Yeah. Okay, and ma'am, how did you say you want that cooked?" Wineglass said, "I said medium." Now, Wineglass, that would have been the first and the last date that you and this new man. I'm just giving her a man, y'all. We don't think that's ever going to happen. But sis, I'm just giving sis one. That would probably be the last date because anytime you go somewhere and tell somebody you want your steak cooked medium, sis, you don't deserve nothing but water and salad.
How many kids do you have? I'm going to block this person because we're not asking that question, so you're going to get blocked. Sorry, babe.
They can't ask you how many kids you got? Aren't you a mommy channel? I mean, girl, you've been cussing at the kids for the past 10 minutes. We would just assume it's more than one. The person said, how many kids do you got? Why you can't answer that question? Aren't they on your channel? Hell, you told us what type of diagnoses they have. You didn't even told us what type of medications they take and the time they take them. Now we can't know how many kids you got? She said, I'm blocking your ass. Wait, did you ask what the name of my channel is? Oh, you getting blocked. Don't you be asking me the name of my YouTube channel, block. Wait, did you just ask me what the title of this video is? Oh, you getting blocked. Don't you be coming on my live stream asking me the name of my live stream. Girl, no, you didn't block me because they asked you how many kids do you have. See, that's what that liquor do to you, girl. That liquor make you angry.
We talking about steaks. If you can't stay on the subject, then you get blocked. How about that one?
She said we talking about steaks. We ain't talking about no roast. We talking about steak. And if you like yours medium, or rare, or well, okay? That's what we talking about. Wineglass said, don't worry about the fact that I've been in here cussing out my kids. It ain't your business how many of them I have. Just know they up in here. Damn.
Hey, let me know the person that go in there and ask that they want that shit bloody. Y'all want y'all's bloody?
Right,
hey, y'all. Hey, boo. Welcome to the live.
I want a bloody steak.
She said, welcome to the live.
It's not bloody at all, man. I should have never let you put it back in that stove.
What?
Yeah, you fucked my steak up. It's your fault.
Dude, your insides is still raw. I won't complain if I was you.
It don't taste raw.
But you eating it like it's raw.
Maybe one day I eat your ass.
All right, fine. I'm with that.
Summer Jones said, I like my steak medium well.
Hey, whoever said they like that steak well done, y'all on team rival, nigga. Y'all on my team.
He said medium.
Girl, Virgo Diva said, Wineglass said, stick to the mother effing main subject, damn it.
Well done.
She not on my team.
Right.
Everybody for well done, y'all on my team. Y'all like that shit raw, y'all heard.
What the what?
I like my steak to be bloody. The bloodier, the better.
Gosh.
And I was just telling the people that didn't come in yet, I said,
that shit was bloody before you told me to put it back in. You
so,
put it back in.
with me and Bae, I think this was when we first got our apartment. I cooked steak for you. And I said, Bae, taste the steak. And you taste it. And you almost threw up because it was raw. Oh, baby, this is the best steak ever. He almost threw up.
Relax, Louis, bro.
He like it's time to go full course.
Is little Esme Lamonte okay? Now we do understand we have allowed him to make noises. We didn't put Legend on mute, but we have allowed little Esme Lamonte to make noises. But sis, them noises don't. I'm sorry. I be trying to. What be wrong with the children? Like it be the mammies not paying no attention. Like is he okay? He sound like he drowning. Is the boy okay? I ain't never seen nothing like it. This is what. Woo! This is wild. Miss Coco, girl.
Sit down, Esme Lamonte. Johnson.
See, y'all thought I was lying. She just told you what the boy name is. Hold on. Let me go back, girl. Wait a minute, hold on. Where we at?
Anybody for Will done, y'all on my team. Y'all like that shit raw, y'all heard.
I like my steak to be bloody. The bloodier, the better. And I was just telling the people that didn't come in yet, I said,
it was bloody before you told me to put it back in.
Wait, she said I was telling the people, even the ones who ain't came in yet.
So with me and Bae, I think this was when we first got our apartment. I cooked steak for you, and I said, Bae, taste this steak, and you taste it, and you almost threw up because it was raw. Oh, Bae, this is the best steak ever. He almost threw up.
Relax, Louis, bro.
He like it's time to go full course.
You gotta calm down, little boy.
Sit down, Esme Lamonte. Johnson.
She said, sit down. Esme. She paused. Lamonte. Even she had to think about it. Damn, did I just let this man name this baby Esme Lamonte? Baby, that tickles me every time. Not the first and the middle name had to rhyme. Girl, what is that boy's nickname? Do he got a nickname? No, she calls him Fat Man. And he's nowhere near fat. He's not even a chunky kid. Do he got a nickname? Not Esme Lamonte.
Malaysia, you got to get out of here with that music.
You gotta turn your phone down. All the way down.
No, you got to get out of here with that music. Esme, you finna go in the room. RJ! Malaysia, go see if the movie is on for him, because he finna go sit down.
Look a little different. Because when we first moved in here, I put the cousins on one side.
Never
stayed there.
Never tried the other side.
Never did it. But it kind of do make a little look cooler now, though.
Esme Lamonte, JJ Jenkins.
You know me. I only like stuff for so long. I got to change it again.
Yeah, now with these cousins, we got to get Not with these cousins.
I told you to get a two-piece. She didn't listen to me.
We can't put the TV on the outside. We can't put the covers on the outside.
Girl, this steak is really good.
You're welcome, my buddy.
Bae put his big toe in it. All right, let me get Esma.
She said Bae put his big toe in it. So y'all, let me get to the part where she started cussing the kids out. Let me get to that part. Hold on.
Instead of going to the movie.
No, just look on Go Movies on.
Thank you. You welcome, boo.
No, I don't want to go. Want to see movies.
Man, now I'm kind of disappointed because maybe it do got a Netflix ending.
No, it's gonna come to Netflix way later.
No, is you listening to what the fuck I'm saying? I'm saying it has a Netflix ending.
Sugar Candy says she's mean to her kids. I don't care what nobody.
No,
she is mean.
But what I'm saying is
they
it might have a Netflix ending.
What is those endings?
It might.
I hope the fuck it don't, because I'm gonna be pissed.
Then how the hell you jump, woman?
Because he just said on here, he just said that it wasn't good. So now I'm thinking
I'm good. I'm
A lot of
lying.
people they get their reviews online and they said it wasn't as good as they thought it was.
so they just picked apart the movie and did the best scenes on the trailer.
They all gave their commentary and they said that the movie was evil.
Mom,
They said it's full of all type of devils and this bullshit.
Oh, they talking about the movie Sinners. I actually went and saw Sinners last night. I actually thought Sinners was good. I enjoyed the movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let me know in the chat. Did any of y'all see Sinners yet? I just saw it last night for the first time. I hadn't seen it yet, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Was the same repeat as what's that one vampire show that's on fucking Netflix? It was like that, but in the
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
I haven't even watched the movie yet. I'm just guessing that from the trailer. But it's a show that's on.
Hey,
Netflix.
Queen, you and Bae are such a power couple.
It's like how
You want
they
tonight's
Thank you,
Bill?
The Vampire Diaries, Summer Jones.
That's how it was. Yeah, the Vampire Diaries.
You seen it twice, Coco?
That's how that movie was.
Oh, Vampire
Like
Diaries.
vampires can't come to your house unless you let them in. And that's how that movie was.
Like your pussy said, I've been on 3 days.
Dude, you gotta get off my couch like that, bro.
Mom, it's Mom's
I'm gonna have to break a leg or two.
Yeah, he did. Liz.
How many legs you want broken, bro? 1 or 2. You want 1 or 2?
Yeah, let's get
He said, "Yep, you have to invite them in."
Yeah, you gotta invite the vampires in, and that's how it was on it's in this trailer. I haven't seen the movies, but that's how it was on the trailer. So when I see the movie, then I'll know.
Ask Robert, how can I watch the movie? So the movie is up here on the version.
The cam version is on Go Movies.
On Go Movies. So you just go on Google.
The camera version.
Okay, damn.
Bootleg version is on
Fucking
Go
Cam version. He was saying that shit the other day.
I told y'all the other day this shit was Go Movies. It's just full of a whole lot of ads.
And guess what?
This is how they talk to each other. See, this is how Wineglass will forever be in the situation she with this man. This is how they talk to each other. He's screaming. Well, she's screaming. He not even screaming. It's her doing the screaming. It's like, sis, okay. Here's the problem, though. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. The movies is very expensive. I hadn't been to the movies in a really long time. And just to get in there for 2 people, baby, was $27. Then we went to the studio movie grill. Child ordered popcorn and 2 drinks, and that was $28. I said, well, damn. Now, you can order food and stuff like that, but we had actually ate before we went. But I love movie theater popcorn. I love theater popcorn. Butter in the middle, butter on top, lightly salted. But these 2, this man won't even take her to the movies. This power couple, she can't even, they got to go watch it bootleg on whatever app. I mean, but there's a lot of apps and stuff out now where you can watch movies. Because I ain't gonna lie, the movies is expensive. But when you're in the house every day, you said that was actually good. Latrice, I haven't been to the movies in forever. So I didn't even, I haven't been in forever. So when you are a couple and y'all spend the vast majority of your time in the house, why not take the kids to either her mama house or his mama house and take your woman out for the night on a Friday or Saturday night? Why not? They got to sit up in the house, in the same house that they cussing and screaming at the kids, and little Esme Lamonte in the background sound like he drowning, gargling and carrying on. Why not take the girl out? This ninja won't even take this girl out to the movies. And she's okay with that. Now, I ain't gonna get me wrong. The movies, it was expensive, but I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed getting out the house. You know, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed, just being out, getting dressed, looking cute, putting on my makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoyed that. But see, that's the thing, y'all. A man is only going to treat you the way you allow him to.
Guess what? You fucked up my cooking short, because you had this shit online.
Yeah.
Loud.
And it was loud
so fucking loud. I said, man, you fucked up my short with that bullshit. What?
All right, whoever didn't pay attention the first time.
Go see Sinners is good. They said go see Sinners is good. But the other dude said it wasn't that good. Get off of his shit or you break it.
Well, the bootleg version is on Go Movie, so y'all go.
Is it 9 o'clock yet? Go take y'all medicine. Malaysia! Go take y'all medicine.
Who's that mice garlic you shipping Chardonnay?
That's the thing. You sending them to go take their medicine instead of saying, go get y'all pill bottles and bring them here. And you hand one the pill, hand the other child the pill, and watch them take their medicine. It's hustle. Go. Look, how do you know they actually took it? Because they told you they did? That don't mean they did. How do you know they actually did what you told them to do? Because it sounds like they don't do too much of what you tell them to do.
Hey,
I ever drunk Chardonnay. How does that shit taste?
Go take y'all medicine, Rachel.
All that ghetto cussing in front of the children. You're damn right, nigga.
Like they mom never cussed in front of them. Get the fuck out of here. She cussed their ass clean the fuck out.
Bro, I need your insults to be better, big mouth. So you a big mouth. What the fuck? Stop yelling at your children. These are not your children, nigga. And you are not my mom.
Dad, why you got the lie?
Honestly, I gotta.
Bae is not going to be a good person to be on.
Did y'all just hear that? RJ is literally the only one in that house with any damn sense. Bae right now is arguing with the comments because he's like, these my kids. How y'all gonna tell this? Bae in the background arguing with the comments. He's like, these my kids. How you gonna tell me how to interact with my kids? And then listen to RJ's response.
What?
All right, whoever didn't pay attention the first time.
Go see Sinners is good. They said go see Sinners is good. But the other dude said it wasn't that good. Get off of his shit or you break it.
Well, the bootleg version is on Go Movie, so y'all go.
Is it 9 o'clock yet? Go take y'all medicine. Malaysia! Go take y'all medicine.
Who's that mice garlic you shipping Chardonnay?
Hey, y'all.
I ever drunk Chardonnay. How does that shit taste? All that ghetto cussing in front of the children. You're damn right, nigga.
Like they mom never cussed in front of them. Get the fuck out of here. She cussed their ass clean the fuck out.
Bro, I need your insults to be better, big mouth. So you a big mouth. What the fuck? Stop yelling at your children. These are not your children, nigga. And you are not my mom.
Dad, why you got the lie?
Honestly, I gotta.
Bae is not going to be a good person to be online because he's going to respond to everything. But how I figure it out is like,
did y'all hear RJ? RJ said, Dad, why are you on the live? RJ said, Dad, why are you here? RJ said, isn't this mama's thing? The name of the channel is Wineglass. It's not Wineglass and Bae, right? RJ came in there and said, Dad, why are you on this live? He just want to know. RJ said, you don't even have to give me a long explanation. Just why are you here? Even RJ. RJ by far is the smartest one in that house. Baby, when I tell you them some goofy people over there. Wineglass and this man are some two big goofies. Y'all used to think Chris and Jasmine was bad. Oh, honey. Wineglass and Bae take the cake. Whenever he makes his cameo appearance on her live streams, oh, trust and believe, baby, it's going to be a hoot.
You got to ignore these people because they want your attention. Hey y'all, hey, welcome to the live.
Are you sure you blocking or just hiding the comments?
No, I'm blocking they ass from my channel, period. No, you cannot.
Okay.
My thing is this. Have I ever cussed at my kids? Yep, I sure have. Mm-hmm. Did I do it outside in front of the neighbors? Nah, because I'm not into public humiliation, right? But if they inside this house and they done cutting up and they done something, I done got mad to keep me from putting my hands on you, yeah, I probably will say a cuss word or two. It's the fact that you on live stream cussing out your kids and expect for your audience not to feel some type of way about it. Now, what you do in the confines of your home and you're not on camera, that's your business, sis. Obviously, if it's not on camera, we don't know anything about it. It's the fact that y'all cussing, you, Wineglass, is cussing them kids out on a live stream. That's the problem. You doing it on a live, making yourself, again, the kids, Malaysian, RJ, and the other little boy, teachers, more than likely know that they mama do YouTube and are watching this. Then they wonder why CPS be knocking on their damn door. Because it's so ridiculous how these people put on. At the end of the day, what you do is what you do. That's your business, sis, okay? But when you bring it to a public platform, you just made it the entire world's business. And I don't care what nobody says. It is not normal or shouldn't be normalized for cameras to be going on in the middle of people's living rooms. Like, privacy is a thing, y'all. Hence the reason why you can't see through people's houses other than a window. Think about it. When you got windows on a house, the window is not the whole size of the front of your house. The window is a small indentation, depending on how many windows, on your home. If it was meant for the world to see what's going on in your houses, every house would be glass. We could see right through it. Buy Wineglass. Honey, a mess. Black and Bougie said, I watched a video on TikTok where the man said by the time he turned 5, he realized his mom was slow and he needed to be nicer to her. I know the neighbors hate them too because all they do is scream and holler. She do more screaming than anybody. I don't know. Bae don't, to me, he interacts with them kids, but he really, I don't on live stream. I don't really see a lot of him. It just be like little blurps. But Wineglass is very ignorant and indignant with her children. The way she hollers and screams, and go get y'all pills. Go take your pills. Like, no, bring y'all medicine to me. If you don't want to get up and go get the medicine, at least just, they are old enough to go walk and get the medicine out the bathroom or in her bedroom, wherever she keeps these quote unquote controlled substances, and bring them to me and let me hand you guys' pills to make sure that you're actually swallowing them. Do they drink water behind the pill? Do they just pop the pill and keep going? Like, it's insane over there at that house. Too Real said, my mom never did it in public or outside or in front of company, but behind closed door, you go get it. She not a woman of many words. You're gonna get pow pow. Yeah, see that's how my mama was. My mama didn't do a whole bunch of talking. She did a lot of swinging. Girl, I'm just telling you. And I was that type of mama too. I didn't do a whole bunch of talking, but I would talk, but I did more swinging than anything. But as they got older, there was just certain ways that it was certain things I would say and how my tone would carry that would get my kids in shape real quick, right? I didn't really have to do a lot of cussing and stuff. Because see, again, when you train them up, you don't have to worry about that. Now, don't get me wrong. Kids will cut up. And every now and then you got to snatch them back into reality. That's just, that's just a child. But that whole cussing them out on live stream, and she think that's cute. That's why hence that t-shirt business of hers would never go anywhere. Because first and foremost, you've already showed us that you don't keep a clean house. 2, you're making shirts on your floor. 3, the house is very chaotic. Like she doesn't give excellence when it comes to anything that she could possibly be trying to promote to buy. And not only that, Wineglass doesn't speak of knowledge. She doesn't speak logical. Like I'm sorry, I couldn't believe in anything she was selling. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Like her presentation is very off, in my opinion. And somebody really need to help that lady because her presentation is all the way off. But at this point, she's just like Jasmine and the rest of them. Like these chicks don't really care about the luster of their channels. Wineglass knows, even if it ain't but 20 people, she knows she'll make some money off that video. If it's $10, $15, $20, I mean, $10, $20 videos is $200, right? Like, sis, that's what I'm saying. Like her channel, she wants to be a Peach McIntyre, but it will never, ever happen for her. Never. One thing about Peach, although she, has a lot of buffoonery, but when there are times when Peach talks, she makes sense. There's never been a time where Wineglass talks that she makes any type of sense, okay? Because I'm just going, the medium steak literally sent me. Woo! Okay, y'all, I done gave y'all a 2.5 hour live. Hey, I do forever, girl. We about to go, honey. I want to make sure that y'all give me a like on the way out the door. It's 543 people. Thank you, SC Johnson. It's 543 people up in here. I want to make sure when this live in, I got 543 likes. And if I don't have 543 likes on me and little Esme Lamonte coming to your house, and we're going to run trucks all up and through it. Okay, girl? I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good weekend. I'll be back. We coming back tomorrow, y'all. I got a real good Kendra G reaction. I got 2 of them. We're going to do that tomorrow, y'all. All right? Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, sub what you love. Bye.